Hey, what's up? It's Kit. Time for another video, and today we're gonna be spooling some reels. Okay, I've actually spooled some reels already, and they're actually behind me. But I'll show you exactly how many reels we need to spool. So I've already spooled these. These are this is my new ultralight reel. It's spooled with 2.75 pound mono. This one is my new shore jigging reel. So I switched from a TPXD to this new Stratic. It's also quite light. And then we have these reels to spool for our overheads. Okay. Special thanks to our friends in Suffolk that actually provided us with some awesome line right here. So we have 131s, which is what we're spooling for the Stella. And we have an X8, and this is 832 in multicolor, as you can see. Alright, so now there's a trick that I use when spooling with spinning, or well, essentially putting braid on my reels, whether it be conventional or whether it would be spinning. So okay, so that's 3 turns right there, and then I do a uni, and this is straight mono. This is not fluorocarbon. You could use fluorocarbon, but I find that mono actually does the job better. Okay, this is a trick I've been using for years instead of actually putting backing. Okay, so just let that slide right there. Okay, and then cut the tag as close as you can. Believe it or not, that really doesn't matter right there. Now you have a choice of either putting this at the back like that, or in the middle. It doesn't really matter. Okay, then you take a short piece, you cut a short piece like so. Okay, and then take your braid and you connect it. So how you connect this is already dependent on you. I just use a unit. Okay, like so. And same here. Believe it or not, this connection, it doesn't matter if it's super secure or not, because if the fish actually reaches this point, you're pretty much done. Okay, a fish that would strip you down to the connection of your line to your spool, that's bad news, and this actually prevents breaking everything. Okay, so this is the reason why I like using this, and I believe this is the first time I actually show how I spool my reels. So that's a good tip right there for a lot of people that are looking into spooling their reels. Okay, so it doesn't matter if it is ultralight, light, heavy, whatever. This for me, this I'm using 17 pound mono for this. I'll show you. Okay, right there. So that's 17 pounds. And this line that I'm spooling is actually 40. Now, it will break way before the braid, but that's the whole point. You don't want your reel to get busted or your rod to pop. We have a special guest right there. She's the official greeter of the house. Strider. Here we go. Cutie. Alright, so put you guys there. Now, let me make sure that you guys are actually in frame here. Alright, so this is the bee's knees spooler. I love it. I really, really do. The only thing I really don't like about this is the fact that watch this, okay? See? I don't like the fact that I have to do this, especially on smaller. I understand for bigger spools, it's not that difficult to do, but I mean, look at that. It takes such a long time, and I'm lazy. So, you know, this is time that I could be using for, I don't know, spooling. All right, so it's not a design flaw, it's a limitation, you know. So for this sort of thing, and there's a lot of spoolers that actually utilize the same system, so you know, it's kind of standard. But I'm just thinking that maybe there's a faster way, just to be able to. I mean, I'm knocking out how many reels so far? I've knocked out 2. All right, and the thing is, if this was faster, like take for example, if I'm able to remove all these 2, just switch, bang, and I'm done. So you know, just that. That's for this whole system. It's actually my only gripe. All right, so it's not. I love it. This spooler works way better than the last spooler I had, which actually kind of gave away. But this is smaller than what I had, and you know, it's more professionally made. So I love it. The only thing I really have a hard time with is actually just getting this off and on. So yeah, aside from that, this whole thing is awesome. All right, now I understand that this is not cheap and not everyone can and will ever have it. Okay, now for me, this is kind of like part of my job, so I need to get stuff done fast, and I need an efficient way rather than, you know, spooling it with like the old stuff what we used to do. So this is way more efficient and it's faster. Okay, but if you're able to afford this, guys, seriously, this will make your life easier. Okay, now that's it. I'm gonna show you how this thing works. All right, so I'm gonna position you right there so that you can see things better. So we got the reel spooled. That's one down, and we have 2 more to go. Now, it's kind of hard to gauge, especially with I don't know. There's something wrong with my drill, so I have to start and stop a few times just to get it done. But anyway, I'm not gonna bore you guys with a lot of details, but point of this is that this whole thing, okay, makes it really fast. It's quite convenient. Now again, spooling and spinning reels, spooling in a conventional, it's great with all these devices, and if you can afford it, super highly recommended. And the only thing, I have 2 more reels to spool, and I'm not gonna, again, like I said, I'm not gonna bore you with the details, and each and every single time I'm gonna have to take this off and then put it on again. And see, the thing is, I always want to have about 300 meters or 300 yards, whatever, of whatever line I'm putting on my reel, because I don't want to waste braid. Okay, so if it gets over spooled a little bit, that's fine, especially if it's a jigging reel and I don't need to cast it. So, you know, for me, that's fine. I can always level the line now. Especially for this one, I actually kind of screwed up with the leveling, and several times this, for some weird reason, this actually kind of got loose. I'm pretty sure it's a mistake of mine, but yeah. So I have 3 more reels to spool, and I'm gonna have to go through taking this off and putting it on, putting the reels on and everything. I'm not used to this whole system, but it's getting there. But the alternative is actually doing it the long way, or going to the tackle shop and getting it done there, which, you know, especially at this time of year, it's hot. You know, I just don't want to go outdoors, go there. Sometimes a lot of people, there's also a line in the tackle shops for the spooling machine, so I'm not too hot about that. And yeah, so that's it. I mean, very convenient, very nice. I hope that you've learned a trick or two, especially with the reels with the no tape connection to the spool, because that's something that a lot of people actually don't know about. So yeah, if it proved useful, please give us a like, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.